Hey Chopsticks, today on the menu is homemade Galbi. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Merrick. Nice to meet you. I film mukbangs and ASMR, so if you are interested in these types of videos, make sure to subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so I have my Galbi right here. This is how it looks like. Let me show you without spilling it. It doesn't look that pretty right now, but trust me, when we are done, it will be fabulous, just like me and you. Okay, so I put some oil on the griddle, and hopefully it's warm enough. I'm just gonna start plopping them on there. It's very like drippy right now, but that's okay. Some nice sizzle action going on. Okay, maybe I need to like turn the heat up just a little bit. Here, let's try that. As you can tell, today is a cooking mukbang. I haven't done a cooking mukbang in like such a long time. And by such a long time, I mean over a year. I did cooking mukbangs a year ago, but they just didn't really turn out that well. Like not many people were interested in watching me cook. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start eating and no cooking for my videos from now on. But I thought I would give it a try because, you know, it's been a year. Maybe people have changed, their preferences have changed, maybe my audience has changed. So you never know, right? Okay. Okay, so nothing is sizzling right now. Let me turn up the heat, one sec. Okay, so I turned up the heat and now it is sizzling away. So first of all, let me tell you what is inside the marinade that I made. So inside the marinade, I have to pull the recipe really quickly. We have some, scrolling down right now, it's loading, the web page is loading. Okay, there we go. So we got some beef short ribs, some Korean pear, rice wine, soy sauce, sugar, sesame oil, grated onion, grated garlic, grated ginger, black pepper, sesame seeds, I grind it up, and some brown sugar. Yes, I believe that is all that is in here. I let that marinate for 24 hours overnight before I started to put this on the pan. So, you want to leave this on the griddle for 2.5 minutes. I would say 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes. 2 minutes if you like your steak rare, 3 minutes if you like it well done, and 2.5 if you like it medium rare like myself. And then after 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes, you just want to give it a flip and have the exact same time on the other side. So in total, it should take you roughly around 6 to 7 minutes to cook this meal. Like honestly, it's really quick, not that bad. Most of the work comes from making the marinade. I would say the marinade took me like around 15 minutes to prepare, but afterwards, easy peasy. And I actually didn't start my timer, so I'm going to wing this. It is smelling so good right now. I have a special announcement today, as you can tell by the title. I'll be mentioning that a little bit later once I'm finished cooking because I'm really bad at multitasking. I want to save my special announcement for when I can like focus. Like as you can see, I'm kind of like going on a tangent and like I'm rambling because I can't multitask. Because like right now in my mind, I'm like, okay, Merrick, you gotta pay attention to the short ribs, to the Galbi, or else they're gonna be overdone. It's not gonna taste as good. So I do always applaud mukbangers who cook on camera, like Quan Tran and Kimmy. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you guys talk and multitask at the same time? Or talk and cook at the same time? Like, I am not able to. They are very skillful, I'll tell you that. Oh my god, that is like perfect right now. Perfect. Oh god, come on. At first, I thought the heat would be a little bit too high because in my cooking mukbangs I did last year, I used the same griddle, and I swear this griddle is like broken or something. Basically, I turned it turned up the heat, and it was like way too hot, so I turned it off. And then when I turned it off, everything stopped. So I would have to turn it back on, but when I turned it back on, it was like way too hot again, and like the oil was like literally hitting my face. My gorgeous plastic done face. Like I invested a lot on this, honey, so smells so good right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Galbi is honestly like one of my favorite Korean dishes. If you never had galbi before, it's beef short ribs, and can you see me through the camera or through the smoke? Like there's so much smoke right now. They're beef short ribs, and I'm not gonna lie, beef short ribs is a more expensive cut of meat. I live in a province where we have a lot of cattle, like the cattle industry, like the cow industry is like very big. So meat, I've been told, is like very dirt cheap here, but like seafood is so expensive. So yeah, even though meat is very cheap here, this was pretty expensive, I would say. So right now you see 5 of them on the griddle, and then I have 2 in my bowl. So I got 7 strips for regular price. It was like $15, but I got it on sale because like it was gonna go bad today. So like the grocery market put it on sale, like a special sticker sign. I got this for $10, so 7 strips for $10, which is like cheap, but like if it wasn't on sale, I would say it's like more on the expensive side in terms of like meat here. If you're from Canada, I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and like since Alberta is like the cattle province, meat is really cheap here. I've heard in Korea, meat is like so expensive apparently. Like even galbi, cause like apparently the cattle industry isn't really that big, so that's why meat's really expensive. I'm not sure if they have to like get it imported or not. Okay, so I just turned off the heat. Here's a trick for people who are cheap like myself, or for a better term, people who are frugal. A way to save money is to turn off the heat when you're like cooking on your burner, when like the food is just about to finish, because the burner is still hot, but it doesn't use electricity anymore. So that way you can save on electricity, which means you can save on your electricity bill, which means you can save on money. So yeah, I believe this is cooked and it is time for me to plate it. Got a simple white plate right here. You know what? Actually, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna test it to make sure it's cooked by like cutting a small piece, because apparently I'm an amateur at cooking, so I'll be right back. Oh no, it's still a little bit raw for my taste. It's actually okay. Yeah, I like it actually. Here, let me show you how medium rare galbi looks like. I don't think it's like, oh god, it's hot. I forgot about that. Oh no. Okay, how do I do this without like burning my hands off? Okay, so, ooh, we can like put it on top of each other. There we go. I am a genius. So that's how medium rare galbi looks like. That's how I prefer it. Like still a pinkish red in the middle. Like a little bit pinkish red, but like not fully cooked and not fully raw. So yeah, I'm just going to plate it right now and I'll be right back again. Okay, so I am so dumb. I actually transferred the galbi onto my plate, and then I realized that I can just keep it on the griddle, because if I turn on the temperature, it'll keep the short ribs hot and avoid them from going cold, right? So I transferred them back onto the griddle. Right now, I'm just going to do the final step. I have some roasted sesame right here, and I'm just going to sprinkle it onto the galbi. Don't want to put too much to like overpower the taste, or to avoid overpowering the taste, I mean. I just want enough on each piece to really enhance the flavor. Come on. Oh, that's a little bit too much. This one looks like a good one to start off with. Ooh, hot, hot. There we go. That's how the Galbi looks like. Traditionally, Koreans cut up the short ribs, I believe, because it's way easier to eat that way. So I'm gonna do that as well. Okay, let's get a very big piece for the first noms. This one's a good one. Open wide. Got it, got it, got it. Slay. Mmm. Oh god. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. Mmm. Not to brag or anything. Not to brag, but I did a pretty good job at marinating and cooking this. Mmm. It's like the perfect amount of well doneness for me. Like I don't like it too well done, where it's like very tough inside. I'd like for the short rib to like melt in my mouth. So good. I eat the bone very, very clean. Here, can you guys see? Like there's no like tendon, I think, like the sticky part of the short rib. I like to eat that as well. I also have some rice with me. But yeah, I have a lot to talk about today. Might be a little bit difficult to talk about because this isn't like the very very, I don't know, talkable food. Like some food, I'm really good at like talking and eating at the same time. But for Calvi, I really have to focus like chewing it. But before I take another piece, let's do hashtag question of the day. So today's question of the day is, who is your favorite artist? Who is your favorite musician, band, singer? Who's your favorite artist? Mine's is Simple Plan. I'm a big fan of like early 2000s punk rock, punk pop. There we go. Like Simple Plan, Green Day, Sum 41, Good Charlotte, AFI. Love those bands. Headley's still like relevant today. I actually met them in person. I talked about this in another mukbang. I'll link it on the screen right now. But let me know who your favorite artist is in the comments down below. I would love to know. Right now, it seems like it's kind of out of the blue, me asking this question, but trust me, it relates to something I want to talk about later. Oh god. Check this out, you guys. Like the sticky part, that's like the best part. There's so much flavor in this gap between the bone and the meat. I love Galbi so much. It's written with a G, but I think Koreans, they pronounce their G's as K's. I used to say Galbi, but so many people corrected me on YouTube. They're like, it's called Galbi, Merrick, not Galbi. I think I've only done one other mukbang eating Galbi. It was almost a year ago too. I'll put it on the screen right there for you to check out. That was part of a bento box, a Korean bento box. I can like feel the meat stuck in my teeth right now. Okay. Come on. So let's talk about the special announcement. I probably should have put this in the beginning of the video, but only my true loyal viewers will be able to hear this since you made it like so far into the video. So good. I am opening up a PO box. Yay! I know. Well, I'm not going to open up a PO box. I already opened up a PO box. If you're interested at all in sending me stuff, whether it's like a package, a letter, anything, I do have a PO box address where you can actually send stuff to me now, so I can actually like hold it in my hands and open it. If you're at all interested, I'll put all the information. Oh, right when I turn on the heat and right when I turn on the heat, there's like a sizzling sound and like you can't hear me that well. Bad timing, but if you are interested in sending me anything at all, you really don't have to, but if you want to, now you have the option to. I'll put all the information in the description box down below. One thing I do want to say is for anyone who sends me something, I will be opening it up on camera. That's a guarantee. If you send me anything, whether it's a letter, I will open it up on camera and kind of do like a live reaction and a mukbang. The only exception is like if you really don't want me to, like if you write a note in your package or you write in your letter that you don't want me to like talk about it in any of my videos publicly, I will definitely respect that. But if you don't specify, I will be opening everything I get in my PO box on camera because I think that's just like so much fun. Like when I watch other creators do that, I get so happy when they open my packages. Oh no, I like burned myself on the griddle. Oh, so hot. Also, if you do plan on sending me something, could you just send me an Instagram message, like a DM on Instagram, telling me that something you did send me something, so I kind of know like to look out for it, you know what I mean, and I can tell you if I received it or not, because I don't want you guys to like send me something and for me to not know and then me never getting it and you being like, why didn't he open my package on camera? So yeah, all I ask is just a heads up. So delicious. Flipping my notes over. Ooh, I also have some kimchi with me today. I forgot to open that up. So the kimchi I'm eating today is called Jeonju kimchi. There we go. I'm not being sponsored, okay? This was the only one on sale in my Asian supermarket, so that's why I got it. Okay, let's just put it on the griddle. Why not? Why is it taking me so long to like grab the kimchi? Okay, there we go. Just a little bit to enhance my meal. That's the one thing I love about Korean food. They always have sides when you go to restaurants, and it's like unlimited refills. Cheers! Good old kimchi. Okay, I just realized I spilled a little bit of the kimchi juice on my carpet, so I'll be right back. Okay, I got that out before it stained. If it actually was permanent, a permanent stain, my parents would kill me and I could no longer do any mukbangs because I would not have a place to do it since I would be disowned and kicked out of my house. Probably not that extreme, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. So delicious. Okay, so sorry. Joking. I was like swallowing rice before I chewed it. So the first thing I want to talk about today is Taylor Swift. Ooh, drama. And am I going to be am I going to be showing? Am I going to be throwing some shade at her? Am I going to be making all the T Swift fans mad on my channel? Sorry, I really can't talk today. There's a lot of multitasking going on with Galbi. Galbi eating, that is. Those like bones. Like the bone is like breaking apart and it's like stuck on my teeth. Okay, maybe I do need more kimchi. So, Taylor Swift. Sorry, I'm like literally picking meat out of my teeth on camera. So gross, but hey, too lazy to get a toothpick. Okay, Taylor Swift. What kind of crap or bad words am I going to say about her? It's about to get real shady up in here. Okay. The bones keep like breaking apart in my mouth. That's so weird. Maybe I won't eat to like the clean of the bone, like to the very tip of the bone. Like I'll just leave the tendon on. Surprise! It's nothing bad. It's about me actually really liking Taylor Swift. So today was actually my very first time listening to her new album. Well, I guess it's not new anymore because it came out like weeks ago, Reputation. And the reason why, if it's taking me so long to listen to this album, is because it wasn't on Spotify, and that's where I get all my music from. On Spotify. And I didn't see any of the songs uploaded on YouTube. When I checked on like the first 2 days it came out. But yeah, I listened to it on Spotify today because it was finally uploaded, which is like a good strategy, I guess, because like I'm sure her management wants people to actually buy her album before it's like free on Spotify. My overall feelings of Reputation is it is freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, I was so blown away. In the past, I don't want to say I liked Taylor Swift. I loved her music. I didn't really like her like persona or image before, but now I like her music and I like her as a person. I feel like my hat is like about to fall off constantly. Oh no, my battery's about to die. So what I was saying before is that I am a big fan of Taylor Swift now. I love both her and her music. But yeah, before I wasn't really fan of like the image the media created of her. But now, oh, after listening to Reputation, I'm planning to go buy myself a ticket, honey, to her concert when she comes to my city. Actually, I'm not even sure if she's coming to my city when she's on her Reputation tour. But there are actually two specific quotes I really like from her album. So the first one is from the song Endgame. By the way, if you haven't heard Taylor's new album yet, go listen. It's phenomenal. The quote is, I swear I don't love the drama. It loves me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a genius quote because, like, you know, how there's like so much drama around her and like Katy Perry or like with guys she like dated and like kind of dumped. And she just like kind of owned up to it. I love how like she like sees what the media and like society is saying about her and she like translates that into lyrics. I was like, that is brilliant, girl. Brilliant. I swear there's like a race car outside. Not even kidding you. It's so loud today on the road. And then the second quote I really like. Can you guys hear that? There's like a bus now. First a race car, then a bus. What's going to be next? An airplane? Kimchi, rice, and galbi, or kalbi, is like the best combination. Okay, the second quote is, this is how the world works. You gotta leave before you get left. Oh my god, mind blown. Like seriously, blown like a volcano. Oh my god. I'm like coughing right now because just like saying those lyrics makes me so emotional. I thought that was like such a genius line. Such a genius line. Like seriously, the story of my life. I do not let people dump me. I dump people before they dump me. You have to leave before you get left. Like, preach, girl, preach. Taylor should seriously get like a Nobel Peace Prize award for like being a genius. You gotta leave before you get left. Just remember that, everyone. Whether it's a friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, if you're not feeling it anymore, if there's no chemistry, cut your losses. Cut the, what's the saying called? There's like an anchor, like just cut it. Leave them on a shipwrecked island. Better you dump them than they dump you. Because it would suck if you weren't expected or expecting to be dumped. Like you're like, oh, I love this person so much. And then they actually don't have the same feeling towards you. And they just never told you when they stopped falling in love with you. The fat's like the best part. I'm gonna eat a little bit quicker now because I realize this video has been going on forever. But I feel like for cooking videos, that's kind of how it is, right? Cooking videos should be way longer than like just eating videos because like I'm not only just eating, I'm also cooking, and that kind of takes time. And by kind of takes time, I mean it does take time. Have you noticed, for like my regular viewers who watch all my videos, I always say kinda a lot in my speech. I'm like, oh, kinda this, kinda that. Doesn't it like give off a sense of uncertainty? That's seriously how I'm like at work. I'm like, oh, maybe, kinda. I think I say that because forgot to lick it. Or suck on it, I mean. I say that because I kind of don't want like the burden on me, and I'll explain in a second what I mean by that. So a lot of the times, I say something. If someone asks me something, I'm like, oh, this is the answer, and then after the answer, I'm like, oh, but I'm not too sure. I'm always like, oh, but I'm not sure, or like, oh, maybe, like, but I'm not sure. Maybe you want to get that checked out because if I give them the wrong answer and they come back to me, I don't want them to be mad at me. So I can be like, oh, but I told you I wasn't like that sure. Like I was like, oh, this is my like theory, but I wasn't sure about it, so it's not my fault. Good strategy, right? But yeah, what did I talk about today? sometimes I'm in mukbangs, I kind of forget what I say in them until like I edit. And then I'm like, oh, I mentioned this, and I probably should not have mentioned this because that's confidential at work. And confidential stuff should not be mentioned on YouTube where everyone can see it. No, I'm just kidding. For any colleagues watching, I don't mention confidential stuff on my channel. I'm really good at that. Because I'm a secretive person. Maybe I could be assassin. You would never know that. Wouldn't that be like the best cover though? Like if I was like secretly a KGB agent and I could speak Russian. Like the last person people would suspect to be a KGB agent or a CIA agent is like some guy who does mukbangs on YouTube. Just saying. So if the RCMP, FBI, CIA, KGB, M5 are looking for new members, new recruits, my business email is down below in the description. You know where I click. You know where I contact me. So there was M5 in Europe or in London, right? Or like UK, England. Was there like an M4, M3, M2, M1? Or is there only M5? Like, I've always wondered, do you get like promoted up the ranks to M5 and that's like the highest of like being a secret agent? I feel like I would be the worst secret agent ever. Like, seriously, you guys? Under pressure, I'll say anything, and I will let all my country secrets slip away into the wind. Okay, so I have one more piece left. I'm actually gonna put that on the side because my parents probably want that for dinner because they only have 2 pieces in that bowl. So I'll give them 3. Why not? They can fight over the last one. Alrighty, so that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, as always, please give it a massive thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed yet. If you are subscribed, make sure you turn on notifications by clicking the bell. I'll link all my past videos on the screen right now. If you haven't seen yet, I actually have a new template. I think it's so cool. I worked really hard on it. But anyhow, I'll link all my past videos on the screen right now. And until next time, that was your daily dose of a hot mess. Bye, bitches.